Oh, it's nice and juicy. Alright everybody, welcome back to Char and Bark Barbecue, where we like smoke rings and grilling things. On today's episode, I'm going to show you the rub that I'm going to be using on this brisket that we trimmed from the last video, and we're going to smoke it today. I'm not doing burn-ins, anything like that. We're just doing a Packer brisket. So the rubs that I'm going to be using today is going to be this Cattleman's Grill Mexicano. I am from Texas, so I'm going to try something different. I'm not going to do just your normal Texas style brisket where it's salt and pepper. The majority of the rub I'm going to be using on top is the MeatChurch barbecue Holy Cow. It has a lot of great pepper. It's going to give you that mahogany, with the paprika and everything in them, the mahogany bark that you're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So we let this brisket, from the last video you saw that we injected it, we kind of let it sit overnight. I patted it down a little bit with some paper towels. It still has, some moisture to it. You can put some type of binder down. In this instance, I'm not going to, since we kind of already did that. So, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and start doing this a little conservatively with the Mexicano, because I don't want it too, spicy, I guess. I want more of the pepper spice, but I do want a little bit on there. I've also been wanting to try this on a brisket to see what type of flavor it brings to it, and also really the color on the bark. And it has some red pepper flakes in here. Looks like there's some oregano, so it's definitely going to bring a different flavor profile to it. So the worst thing you can do with a rub, you actually don't rub it. You want to pat it down. I let it soak into the meat itself and adhere. And I'm starting with the fat side up to season right now, to put the rub on, because I'm going to, when I place it in the smoker, I'm going to place it fat side down today. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Holy Cow barbecue rub on the top, now that we patted that down. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on the other side of the brisket now. You can kind of see it's kind of glistening, so it kind of already has a binder. So just like the other side, put down a little bit of this Mexicano. Might not do as much on this side, just because this is not the super fatty side at all. But I do want some of those notes of the cumin and stuff in there as well. So pat that down. Go and finish this one off. I kind of like to start on the edges first and work my way around. For whatever reason, I kind of like to have more rub on the top side. Don't ask me why, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and try to finish off the rest of this rub I have here. So we're just going to let this sit out like this, guys. Let the seasoning adhere, and we'll come back, check on it maybe 30 minutes or so, and just kind of see how it's looking. All right guys, so I'm out here. We're going to be smoking this brisket on the Yoder YS640s Pellet Grill. Just got this not too recently ago, and so this is my very first time actually smoking a brisket on this. Usually use my stick burner. I'm going to be running at 250 today. I have some hickory pellets in there, so I'm going to go ahead, open this up, and I'm going to throw it on top here. Just grab this, throw it on top. Close this up and let it do its thing. Alright, so we're going to check on the brisket. It's been about 5.5 hours. Let this up real quick, let y'all see this. Also got some beans on there as well. So definitely some good moisture pockets. The bark started to form. It's in about 150 on both. I'm going to probably let it go for another 30 minutes or so, and I'll probably wrap. And you have a pretty good bark when you can pour some liquid on top, and it kind of soaks it up. It doesn't run anywhere. Like, you don't see the bark really leaving. This is really just going to kind of let it braise it away. You don't have to put a whole bunch, but it is good to put a little bit. because you don't want to have too much air around anywhere. Another little trick, which is what I'm doing right now, is I'm double wrapping it, kind of like you would your ribs if you finish them off. Just make sure it's nice and sealed to make sure all the moisture stays inside. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw this back on the smoker. I'm probably gonna crank up the temp to 300 to kind of expedite the process a little bit. I'm gonna throw it back on the top shelf here, right over those beans, and let it do its thing. All right, guys, so I've went ahead and let the brisket rest for a little over an hour now. Just wrapped it in a towel. All right, so I think the first way I'm gonna cut it, I'm just gonna cut it where the flat and the point we're at, kind of right here, just to kind of see what it looks like underneath. So this is the first time I've used the Yoder. That's a pretty good smoke ring. Can y'all see that? Oh, it's nice and juicy. So nice and juicy. Y'all see, this is what you want with your brisket, right? Just pulls. That's how you want it. Try it real quick, just a little bite. You definitely can taste, it's definitely a Tex-Mex brisket. You can taste the oregano, the comino in there, chili powder. It's really different, but I really like it. It's really good. This was Tex-Mex brisket. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and go ahead and click on that notification bell so you can always get the newest video updates. Thanks for watching.